Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce ourselves. We from Group 9. We will read the result of our discussion. With me Rozani Talbari as the moderator and my group member.
I am Zaki Mubarak.
My name is Ika Novi Ardani.
My name is Pujaan Maharaja Islami.
First of all, thank you to Mr. Rizky Safril SIMSI as the lecturer of this course. The next material will be read by me. Next. What is the state civil apparatus? Article 1 of Law Number 20 of 2023 concerning state civil apparatus ASN defines the term state civil apparatus as a profession for Indonesian citizens working in government agencies to carry out government duties and public service, as well as government employee with work agreements who work in government agencies. This means that ASNs are not merely administrative workers but also play a strategic role within the state. They implement government policies, serve the public, and even maintain social stability. Next. Types of ASN. Article 2 of Law Number 20 of 2023 divides civil servant into two types. 1. Civil servants. PNS are appointed as permanent employee and have a national employee identification number. They have pension right, career path, and promotions, and a clear ranking system. Next. Number 2, government employees with work agreement. Triple PK are appointed based on a fixed-term employment agreement. Triple PK do not have a career system like civil servant and do not receive a pension, but retain the right of civil servants. During their contract period, this demonstrates that the law attempts to make the ASN system more flexible, not requiring all employees to be permanent. Next. Duties and function of ASN. The duties of ASN are clearly regulated in Article 10 of Law Number 20 of 2023 concerning ASN, namely, Fact 1, implementing public policy. Civil servants are tasked with implementing policies made by state officials, such as the President and the House of Representatives. Without ASN, policies would remain mere rules on paper. This means that ASN are the real implementers of state policy. Therefore, the quality of ASN determines the success or failure of a policy. Next. Back to providing public service. Civil servants must serve the public professionally, promptly, and non-discriminatorily. The service cover various areas such as administration, health, education, and others. This means that civil servants are the face of the government in the eye of the public. If service is poor, public trust in the government will also decline. The next material will be read by Ika. So Ika, please welcome.
Okay, the last one of duties and function of ESN is strengthening national unity. A civil servant must maintain neutrality and not take sides in social and political conflict. This means that civil servants play a role in safeguarding national stability. They must not escalate the situation, let alone engage in practical politics. This means that civil servants or ESN not only work administratively but also play a role in national development. They must implement policies in accordance with laws and regulations and must not act arbitrarily. Furthermore, ESN are also required to provide quality service to the public as they are the face of the government in the public eye. The function of ESN are contained in Article 12 of Law number 20 of 2023 concerning ESN, namely, first, public policy implementers, civil servants, or ESN ensure that policies are implemented in accordance with regulation. This means that ESN are not policy makers, but implementers who determine the success of these policies. Second, public servants. Civil servants provide service directly to the public. This means that ESN must be responsive and responsible to the needs of the community. And the last one is the glue and uniter of the nation. Civil servants maintain the integrity of the nation by remaining neutral. This means that civil servants must not take sides in politics or conflicts, as they must act as a balancing force. Civil Servants Code of Ethic and Conduct. Articles 4 and 5 of Law number 2023 concerning civil servants or ESN regulate to core values and code of ethic for ESN. ESN must uphold values such as first, service-oriented. Service-oriented civil servants must prioritize the public interest. The next, Hujan.
Number 2, accountable. Every ASN action must be accountable. This means that ASN must not abuse their position. Three, competent. Civil servants must possess skills in their respective fields and continuously learn and improve themselves. Next. Number 4, loyal. Civil servants must be loyal to the state and government. This means they must carry out their duties according to regulation, not for personal gain. Number 5, adaptive. Civil servants must be able to adapt to change. This means they must be ready to face technological and system development. And the last one, collaborative. Civil servants must be able to work collaboratively. This means that bureaucratic work cannot be done alone. It requires teamwork. This code of ethics aims to maintain the dignity of civil servant and public trust. In practice, civil servants must be honest, not abuse their positions, and work professionally. Violations of the code of ethics can result in disciplinary sanction. Next, Zaki.
Okay, thank you. I am continue my material. Article 3 of Law number 12, 2012, 3 concerning civil servant or ASN stipulates that civil servants are organized based on following principles. 1. Professionalism. Civil servants must work according to their expertise and must not be employed carelessly. 2. Neutrality. Civil servants must not be involved in partisan politics. This means they must be independent. 3. Accountability. Every action must be accountable and there must be an abuse of authority. 4. Openness. Civil servants must be transparent and the public has the right to know the service process. 5. Equality. Civil servants must treat everyone equally and must not discriminate. Next, ASN requirement. Article 20 to 23 of Law number 20 2023 concerning civil servant or ESN explain that civil servant requirement is based on a merit system. Meaning selection must be objective, transparent, and based on competence. The process includes 1. Civil servant planning. Agents determine the number and type of civil servant needed. This means that requirement cannot be arbitrary. It must be tailored to needs. Next. 2. Open selection. All citizens have equal opportunities. This means there should be no discrimination or favoritism. Next, 3. Merit system. Assessment is based on competence and performance. This means that those who are most deserving are accepted, not based on connection. Next. 4. Determination of result. Successful participants are officially determined and the process must be transparent and accountable. This is crucial to prevent corrupt practice. Everything must be based on ability. So, we get conclusion to our material based on law number 20 of 2023. Civil servant or ESN are a profession that plays a strategic role in the state. Every aspect, from types, duties, function, to requirement, is clearly regulated to create a professional, neutral, and integrity-based bureaucracy. Next, my friend Albari next.
Okay, I think that's all. That's the presentation of material from group 9. More or less, I ask the moderator apologize. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.